Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, you know it don't work without you guys. So I appreciate all of you guys being here and all the support. Hope you tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. I got a little toy, something new for the set. We're going to try some new things tonight and see how that goes, and hopefully it'll be fun. And of course, I'm out here feeding the fish. And I have a little surprise today. I actually have a few new ones in here. I'm trying to find some ones that are a little bit different. Now, these aren't like the really expensive, ones that you've got to go to the true fish stores. I've actually been buying mine at Petco. They're not imported ones. They're not special, but they're special to me. And so I go there and I pick some out. And it's funny because you see how tiny they are. They're little babies. They're so tiny that they won't be able to eat the pellets that I feed them. That actually got to give them flake food. But the funny thing is all the fish that you see in here, they started off that size. So we're going to get them in here. We got a bunch of them that we're going to put in. But in case you hadn't heard, well, I guess we haven't heard from Jerry Jones since like April. Jerry Jones is not talking to anyone right now as far as the Dallas Cowboys are concerned. And we had heard last week that he was out on his yacht, actually the yacht, sailing to Alaska. And last night it pulled in, and it's in the harbor in Seattle. Now we don't know if he's already been to Alaska and he's coming back, or if he's on the way to Alaska. But either way, he's not there at the Dallas Cowboys training camp. And we just had Mike McCarthy having press conference, filling us in with what's going on. He spoke for about 6 or 7 minutes, and that was about it. It was straight business. There was no smiling, no laughing, no giggling, or anything like that. There was no Stephen Jones, no Jerry Jones. It was just Mike McCarthy talking about the Dallas Cowboys and where they are. And it's interesting because we're so used to seeing, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and off to the side you see Jason Garrett. And maybe this is going to be the way it's going to be this year, that it is going to be Mike McCarthy and all business. Yeah, it looks like that's the way it's going to be. We're literally 2 weeks into the beginning opening of training camp in the facilities, and come next Friday, they'll be out on the field. Wow. I still can't believe that Jerry Jones, with the Dallas Cowboys being literally his toy, his passion, his everything, that he's not there. It's almost unfathomable that Jerry Jones is not there. This is the first time ever. It's just crazy to me. Well, let me get these fish in here because, they're like, yo. And the other guys are like, hey, we got some new friends. So here I've got one, it's just got like a orange dot on its head. And the other one, I like the black and yellow on him. I don't know, maybe we'll call that one Rich because he's a Steeler fan. What's up, Rich? Rich, and we'll call him Spot. How about that? Spot and Rich. I'll never remember it. I won't. All right, Spot and Rich. The way they're swimming over here, you'd think that, hey, they're dinner. No, they're not dinner. They don't eat each other. Okay. Spot and Rich are in there. And then I got these guys. I kind of like the brownish color on these two guys here. And as they get bigger, the color will deepen and define itself more. So we'll see what they're going to look like. Crazy thing is you can buy bigger ones. Okay, you can buy bigger ones. But the bigger they are, the more they cost. So these guys are like $5.99 and $6.99. The bigger ones that they have are like $8.99 to like $15.99. And if you really collect them and stuff, you buy them online, you're talking about 60, 70 up. and could go into the thousands if they're imported. But here's the great thing, though. You see those big ones in there right now? Those big guys and all that? When I got them, most of them were about this size. And I want to say the older ones in there, that this is the third year. So they're only, under 3 years of age. And you can look at some of the ones that I bought in the beginning of the summer, and they started out about this size. And they've already almost doubled in size. So it doesn't take long. So, it's one of those things that I'm okay. I can wait and I can watch them grow. All right, you two. Join your new family. There you go. And then here, they haven't had many this year at the store, and not a whole lot to choose from. But butterflies. See, you got all different kinds of koi. Okay, you have ones that are scaleless, so it's like literally it's just skin. There's no scales whatsoever. Then you have what are known as butterflies, and butterflies basically have longer tails. And so I saw these two kind of gold ones that I absolutely positively love, and love the dark markings on their heads. But I got here 4 butterflies, and I think they're kind of cool. They'll be cool. And when they get bigger, when they really get big, you just see the long tails. They sweep through. They look very, very gracious. I had one that was actually a show koi many, many years ago. That was absolutely positively gorgeous. We called her Greta. And she'd always swim real nice and slow to make sure you could see her beautiful tail and stuff. My favorite one, of course, was Bubba. Bubba was always the first one there. He was always there splashing me and everything else. It's amazing because these fish will actually take on a personality. Each one's a little bit different. All right, you guys. You go on in there too. There you go. Now, those guys are only like this big, and it's going to be kind of hard to see them in comparison to the other guys. But hey, they're going to fit in. All right, you guys ready to eat? Suey! Suey! Suey, come here. Suey. Oh. Like him? They're probably swimming around and checking out the environment. And the good thing is, one other thing too about the koi, the problem when they're raised in a tank, the tank is not real deep. So they don't get a lot of exercise. This thing is actually about 5 feet deep in the deepest point. And just like the pressure of when you go under, your ears pop, it's the same thing for the fish. It's a great exercise for them. The waterfall here, swimming against that, they'll actually grow faster because of the environment, the food, and being able to get more and more exercise than they will in a tank. So that's why when you see the ones out in the pond that haven't been here for about a couple of months, it seems like they've almost doubled their size. It's because they're getting good food and they're getting lots of exercise and stuff, And they got the outdoors with the fresh air and sunshine. Fresh air and sunshine. All right, come here, guys. Come on. Teach your new friends. Teach your new friends. Tell them it's dinner time. Come here, guys. Come on. Suey. Hey, Suey. 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 How you guys doing? Where's your new friend? Where's your new friend? You got to teach them now. All right. Yeah. I love you guys too. Where's all of you guys? There's one of them. There's one. Look, he can't get the. Oh, you poor baby. We'll have to get you some plates. His mouth is so small he can't get it around the food. So we'll give him some baby flakes. All right, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope to see you guys tonight during our live stream, 9 o'clock Eastern. We're going to do some new stuff. And we'll be giving away another one of the glasses, too. I'm Mark Holmes, and, well, it's finally freaking Friday, and I'll see you soon.